Hare Krishna, Namaste, Chapter 7, entitled as Jnana Vijnana Yoga. Sloka 18. Udārāḥ sarva evaite jñānī ātmaiva me matam āsthitaḥ yuktātmā evānuttamāṁ gatim. All the devotees are liberal benefactors of mine, but I consider the jñānī to be my very self. He finds it impossible to live in separation from me and considers only me as the highest end to be attained. Hence, I too find it impossible to be without him. Thus, he is my very self. This is what said by Krishna in this sloka, and we focus on udārāḥ, magnanimous, benefactor, a generous person. And Krishna calls all these four devotees, types of devotees, to be benefactors, and consider himself, Krishna himself, as beneficiary, that he receives something from them. Therefore, they are magnanimous. Therefore, they are generous. They come to Krishna, and by asking Krishna for whatever they want, they bring out the greatness of Krishna. If they do not come to Krishna, then Krishna's giving nature or Krishna's supremacy cannot be exhibited. Therefore, they are the one who becomes benefactor by doing so to Krishna. That's the reason Krishna calls them as udārāḥ. Now let's see the rest of this sloka. jñānī ātmaiva me matam. Here, what Krishna says is, he who is situated in knowledge of me, here Krishna, I consider be just like my own self, meaning there's no difference between both of us. This would be a very interesting point to discuss, because is Krishna and jñānī one and the same, or they are different? We'll see that shortly. The point here is, the body is dependent on the self, the ātmā, for it to exist. Our body cannot survive by itself. It's totally depending on the ātmā for its survival. Krishna says, I also find it impossible to be without him, the jñānī. Hence, he is my very self. It's quite very interesting to see here where Krishna says that the jñānīs are his ātmā. Therefore, he cannot exist without the jñānī, they considering to be his ātmā. An important point for discussion is, all the Upanishads, Puranas, everywhere, it clearly states that Supreme Lord is the Paramatma of all the living entities, Jīvātmā. The Supreme Lord is present in Jīvātmā. Here, how come Krishna says exactly the opposite of what has been told in the Shastras? That is, he is saying that jñānīs are his Atma. How can we understand this? Swami Deshika in his Tātparya Chandrika says that whatever Shastra says, that's fine. This is according to Krishna. Brings forth this point that Krishna is having a thought process like this. That is, Shastras may say however it want to say about the Paramatma, but this is my personal opinion. I am not worried about what Vedanta text says. According to me, they are my Atmas. So, this is to show how much Krishna goes to the extreme point by even bypassing what is said in Vedanta, what is said in the Shastras, just to show his love for those jñānīs. And this is what has been explained or told by Krishna in the rest of the sloka. Yuktātmā, person who desires to be ever united with Krishna all the time engaged in service of Krishna, in thoughts of Krishna. Yuktātmā, mameva, only me, meaning he is the only means. That is to say, they are not interested at all in any other benefits. I am their ultimate goal. Such jñānī is unable to stand even a momentary separation from me. And similarly, due to my unbounded love for him, I too find it impossible to be without him. It is out of his limitless love for jñānī the Lord describes the man of knowledge as his very self. That's how we need to understand this when Krishna says, he is my very self. Another important point which we need to know, otherwise it might lead us to a wrong understanding from the sloka, is that jñānī is me, very self, and I am in the jñānī doesn't justify the swarupa aikyam, that is the theory of Advaita philosophy, meaning both jñānī and Krishna are one and the same and there is no difference, it is one Atma. And that is what told here by Krishna, and that's not the meaning of this sloka either. Udārāḥ sarva evaite jñānī ātmaiva me matam āsthitaḥ yuktātmā evānuttamāṁ gatim. Namaste. Hare Krishna.